Haha, sorry. It'll come. We'll work there. Oh, actually, it is. It ties in your energy and it ties in his coming up. Ooh, it's bringing up like choice. So in H's energy right now, it feels like it's sort of there's a lot of sword energy and like protection and like loss stuff coming forward. It's so interesting. It keeps kicking me in the stomach when I'm like tapping into his energy. It's kind of frustrating me. But we'll see. We'll see what we'll see what that is. Um, it feels like with H's there YouTube's working. It feels like with H's energy, there's a lot of like if you wanted to continue, you could, but there's a lot of like conflict possibility. Hi Amy. Okay, sounds good. Um, fear, protection, fears from loss, like protection from loss, like it's like he was ramping up. He's in the yes energy, or he is or was in the yes energy. He's ramping up to get into this more and more. And then he sort of gets like scared or something like that. Like there's like fears and stuff. And then it causes like time extension. Um, it's like it like causes like a time extension in terms of like how he shows up. And within like he within your energy, he knows you're incredible, like he knows you're amazing, and he does have this perspective of you being top notch. And then he sort of like just like this is his energy here too, like he knows you're amazing, and he sort of shows up with this like protection and coldness. um And it's like it literally is like it's been calling this evolution for him, or like this change for him is literally like knocking on his door. Like it's here, and then his fears are right in the middle of it, and he's sort of potentially maybe he's leaning into those fears a little bit. It is very good with you, like it's showing. It's like it's very abundant with you. It's very like it gives back. It's very generous with you, and he kind of like scares himself out of it at times. So it kind of feels like, and the timer did go off, but I want to make sure I'm answering your question. But there is something else. There's one last thing coming up too. Um, like he's like, sorry, yeah, that was for the energy today, but let me explain it. Um, like he he walks himself out of a path, and it's not necessarily self-sabotaging, but it kind of is. Like he goes forward, he's leaning in, he's like, "Yes, I'm ready." And then he goes, "Am I ready?" Drops the ball, right? Oh yeah, you did say. Yeah, you can go for it. So as you're typing out your timing questions, you're typing out your timing questions, it's like he's really like he had a huge opportunity and he started to step in, he started to step up, but has he really evolved? And I think that's something that we as humans, with this whole choice aspect of like how people are showing up, we have to continue to evaluate like, are they actually changing, right? So if he's not making his change energy or his choice energy come through, that's when we have decision as humans. Like, what do we do with that? Do I continue, or do I just like let this go, right? So he had a big moment for a big change. It showed up. He showed up for it in a different way, and then he just kind of dropped the ball with it, right? So I think that for me, what I'm getting, and I see your timing question, I think what I'm getting is like, yeah, there's a transformation in love for you. Uh, like I kind of get um, his choice, like he's making a choice, right? Like he's sort of blocking himself from joy. He's blocking himself from the path with you a little bit. Um, and it feels like it's almost like he's like his lessons don't go away. So his lessons might be showing up for him in a new way if he continues to drop the ball and you don't accept, as an example. There's something to look out for. Like You have choice, Brenda, of course, but, this was a big moment of change for him, and he's had lots of opportunity too, right? And it's your choice. And you get to decide what you want and what you feel comfortable with. But this, like the way he's showing, he was like moving forward. He's whoa, I'm just getting deja vu. Whoa, deja vu with you. Did I have deja vu with you before too? I'm having deja vu. Oh my God, it's still going. Hi, everyone. Just finishing up with Brenda. And then Marielle, I have you for a question. Carrie for a question. Amy for a question. Carrie might not be back yet, so we'll check in. So Marielle, Carrie, and Amy for a question. Oh, yeah, yeah. I had deja vu and then was coughing. Like, so it's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. But I haven't gotten to your questions, but just keep your wits about you. Like, make sure you're fulfilling yourself and take his choices into account. You know what I mean? Yeah, weird because my deja vu was here, but it happened in Canada, so that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. If the deja vu is also coming up, it could be like, uh-oh, is the cycle repeating again? Like, did he actually take a change, or is the cycle repeating again? That could be something. So just take that into consideration, Brenda. A lot of information comes up. Okay, so uh, let's see. If it's meant to be, when will we see each other again? Okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. Make sure to subscribe to ask questions, or it's $5 for a question. If you subscribe, you get to ask one free question per live. That's very interesting. Give me 1 sec, Brenda. I'm getting to the timing. There's a lot of interference energy that shows up with the possibility of seeing him and like the growth. Like there's interference with the growth that's coming up a bit. Um, and the number is 4. So like it's a 4. Um, and it kind of feels like possibly like 4 days or something like that. Yeah, make sure you really step into yourself and really think about this if this is something that feels aligned, and just he's making his choices. The path has been there and stuff. Just be mindful of that. The 4 is coming forward. What was your second question? Did you type it, or are you going to still type it? Timing question. And then Marielle, are you here for your question after? Got Marielle, Carrie, and Amy. Okay, cool. Oh, hi, Alexis. Let me put you to the list. When will I hear from him again? Okay, so I have a 4 for potentially seeing him. Let's see about um, triggers. Buddy. Yeah, I remember he got triggered last time. Trigger protection. Gosh, he's triggered back into some old stuff. Change. When will you see him again? Um, 5. What the heck? 5. But it feels like the energy around the 5 feels a little like it's not fully exciting, but it's a 5. So it was 4 in terms of the first question, and then 5. I'm like, is that 5? Hi, Tarot Guy. Oh, cute. How are you? I'm doing really well. Um, but yeah, so it's either like 5. Yeah, I have the 4. Wait, I have the 4. Oh, 5 to hear from him. What was the first one? Sorry. Ugh, 4 and 5. That's interesting. I wonder if like 5 could be 5 hours potentially, because it wasn't like 5 days. I was like, "What's this 5?" And the 5 days didn't feel right. So, it's 5 for hearing from him, and it's 4 for seeing him. So I wonder if there's like and both energies, I'm not gonna lie, both energies around the reach out and the the seeing him again, both had sort of like a contemplative energy around it. So just be very mindful. Yeah, keep me posted if that 5 hours, it feels okay. Yeah, it feels all right. Like the 5 hours feels fine, and the 4 days feels fine, feels right. It's just the energy around it is like, is he going to step up, right? So like both of the cards, like sorry, I put the cards away, but this is the this is like it's an okay card for like the energy around it, and then the other one was this one, which is sort of contemplative. So I think he's contemplating some things. So yeah, possibly, yeah. So just keep standing in your strength, Brenda, and just, keep watching his choices, because even if the energy is like, yay, and, he's stepping up. Oh, I'm glad you're good. Yay, I'm so happy you're here on YouTube. You're welcome. So yeah, keep your wits about you and watch for his choices, and you deserve amazing things. And, let's see if he can shift it from a yes to a fuck yes, but he's definitely pulling back a bit. So lots of love for that. Big hugs, Brenda. Yay, YouTube. Good to see you all. Make sure on YouTube to read the little ooh, it was like it was 11 11 1 1 1 as well on the timer. Cute. I love that on YouTube. And make sure to read my little comment thing. Oops, there. There somewhere. You're welcome, love. And then on TikTok, so good to have well, I don't know what's going on with my throat. Um, on TikTok, if you make sure to subscribe. So for both YouTube and TikTok, it's $5 for a question or 32 for a deep read. On TikTok, if you do subscribe, you get one free question per live. And if you do top tier subscription on TikTok, you get one free deep read on the live per month. I don't know what's going on. But it's so nice to have you all here. Yay. So I got Marielle, Carrie, Amy, and Alexis for questions. You bet. You bet we can. Oops, I have to shuffle. It wants this deck, but I forgot to shuffle. One moment, please. One moment, please. I feel like the on hold. One moment, please, or something, and then it's like do do. It plays music. He's back to me. Oh, let's see what's going on. Let's see what comes up. Ruffle with your energy. Oh wow, it's like your energy. I don't know if this is going to answer your question or not, but let me know. Your energy is like follow your intuition on your path. Your path is out before you. You're on your path, and your intuition is guiding you. So that was your energy. His energy is very introspective about like thinking about things, maybe dreaming. He's like dreaming about you or something like in his dreams. Um, yeah, he's very like introspective with it, but there's definitely wow, introspective all over there, but there's definitely like energy moving, and I feel like he's working like the energy from with this movement feels like in his dreams it feels good, in his thoughts it feels like he's working towards it. From what I see here, it's very introspective, but it does feel like that. So I hope that made sense. Let me know if that made sense. Mhm. Oops. Ooh, we'd have to. Is that? Do you want to do a? Do you want to send in for a question, or did that not answer your? Like, was that not the question? The first one? Oh shit, that's interesting. Dedication to. There's dedication to change. Okay, cool. Yeah, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ah, okay. Okie dokie. We can do that. Just let me take a note. Um, Okie dokie. Let me check in quickly, Marielle. I'm in your energy, but let me check in quickly with some with some questions here. Carrie, are you back? So I have Carrie, Amy, then Alexis for questions. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. I don't know if Carrie's back yet. Carrie might not be back for a while. And then Amy. Hi, Jen. Of course you can. I'll add you to the list after. I do things in order, so I'll do it. You're going to be after Marielle's reading, deep read. So I think Carrie's not back yet. If you're here, Carrie, let me know. If not, I'll do her later. But I have Amy. Are you here? Amy, then Alexis, then Marielle's deep read, then Jen's question. So Amy, Alexis for questions, Marielle for a deep read, Jen for a question. Beautiful, Amy. Hi, Nana Emma. Good to see you. Make sure to, it's either so loud, subscribe to ask a question and one free question per live, or it's $5 for a question. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Yeah. Lots of people on YouTube. Well, not lots. We got a few on YouTube. We got a few on TikTok. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Are you typing your question, Amy? Oh, shoot. Did you already type it? Do you mind retyping your question by chance? Very sensitive right now. Heightened senses right now. Yeah, very heightened senses. My father-in-law who's more. My father-in-law who is more on his sisters than. Wait, I don't know if I hold on. Let me make sure I get that. So are you asking if are you asking why your father-in-law believes more in his sister than your mother-in-law? Is that his wife? Is he believing the sister more than like the wife? Like his daughter? Oh, okay. So is he believing his daughter more than his wife? Is that I just want to make sure I'm before I tap in, I want to make sure I. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. He believes his sister is more than his wife. Okay. And then there's the why. Let's see. Um, yeah, it's like I was thinking this and then it showed up. So I'm not okay. So that confirms what I was thinking. Let me just try and sort out how to say this. Like it's bringing forward like he's believing he's believing what he can't see or something based off like a past connection. So like he has a level what I gather is he has a level of trust with his sisters at this moment, which is interesting, but I'm not going to judge the thought. Is like he has like a deeper connection with his sisters than he does his wife a little bit, like in terms of like trusting himself or trusting what's going on. Um, it's like yeah, he's like pulling into like the the blood family sort of relation or like a family relation or something like that. Let me know if that makes sense or resonates. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Thanks for being in the space. Gotcha. Okay. Hi, Jess. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. So does that sort of like, did that answer your question? Let me know. And then Alexis, are you here? I'll make sure that we wrap up with Amy. But then Alexis, are you here? Okay, perfect. Just checking in with Amy. But next up, we have Alexis for a question, Marielle for a deep read, Jen for a question. Trust. It just feels like it's like, and I know that as a wife, technically, like she's family, like so it's kind of. But what I hear is like family first, and I know that as a wife, like to me, I'm like as a wife, that's family. But it almost feels like it's like blood related family or something like that, or like even if it's not blood related per se, it's like this whole thing of like family first kind of thing. It feels kind of like if a word I could use would be like traditional, but like also hopefully you'd have that level of trust with your wife, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense? So it's like could be on trust, but it's more to me that it's like family, family first or something. Ah, okay, yeah. That makes sense when I see that. That makes sense. Hi, everyone on YouTube. Good to see you. Make sure to read the little comment thing on how it works in the space. So nice to have you here. $5 for a question, and then 32 for a deep read. And it's so nice to have you all here. Yay. And same with TikTok. If you're here, $5 for a question, or you can subscribe to ask a free question for live. And then top tier subscribers get one free deep read on the live per month as well. Good. I'm glad. Big love, Amy. All right, Alexis. Let's go into Alexis. Your question, Alexis. So I have Alexis for a question, Marielle for a deep read, Jen for a question. Yay, that's for you. That's for you. And then we'll check in to see. Yep, for sure. And then we'll check in to see if Carrie comes back in time. Jess, I'll add you as well. List is still open. If anyone does want to book, I'll let you know the order. Um, you're welcome. Let's see. Let's check in. All right, Alexis. Alexis did a job. Let's see what comes up. Ooh. What? Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. Three. And it says in the works, which is like work energy. And it kind of feels like new offer energy. It feels like it's like either you're calling it in or it's calling to you or something like that. But it does have there's pretty good energy around that. Oh, hi. Yolanda. Good to see you. It's been a long time. So there is pretty good confirmation here in energetically. So hopefully that can transpire in the same way in the physical world, but it does feel pretty good. I love how I also got a three. That's cute. So keep me posted for sure on that. And then Marielle, yeah, lots of love, Alexis. Well overdue for a reading. Aw, aw. Well, it's nice to have you back here in this space. Okay, so Marielle's up for a deep read next. So I've got Marielle for a deep read, Jen, Carrie, Jess for questions after. Um, so one deep read. If you are booking, Wanda, I don't know if you want us to do like a deep read or a question. One deep read before you and three questions. So it'll be like 15-ish minutes. You are back, Carrie. So I'm gonna put you Carrie, I've had to maneuver a little bit, but, Marielle, are you okay if I do Carrie's question now since she came in before? And then I can do Marielle's debrief after? Perfect. Okay, perfect, Carrie. Let me know your question, and then it'll go Carrie for a question, Marielle for a deep read, Jen and Jess for questions after. Hello, Simon. Yeah, make sure how it works in the space. If anyone's new here, welcome. Love to have you here. It is either $5 for a question or 32 for a deep read. And then if you do want to subscribe, you get a free question for live whenever I'm on. And if you do a top tier subscription, you get one free deep read per month on the lives. All right, just a general check-in for Carrie. All right. All right, Carrie. How cute. Wants the other deck too. How cute. Oh, is that the same card? No, it's not. Introspection for your success. So it's like the general check-in for your, I guess the question is like introspection for your success and like gaining up the courage and mindset to step into success. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Let me know if that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, to me, it feels like there's like you're on this new path of like redefining success and like new things for yourself, which would make sense. And it's saying here, like really gather your mindset for these changes because they're here, they're coming, they're actively a part of your energy, they're happening. So continue to align your mindset and your yeah, it's like you saying mindset. I'm sure emotions as well, but it's mindset with it to continue the success energy in just and like it's happening either way, but like to help smooth it out and help it come in even sooner or something. Let me know if that makes sense. So while I'm waiting for Carrie to let me know if that makes sense, I'm just going to grab a little bit of water. I'm not even going to pause it. So generally do some mindset work. Yeah, like money mindset work or something, or like manifestation mindset work. Like basically like uh, training yourself to be successful and receive more and more to help just like align it and bring it in like faster, I guess is what I could say. Let me know if that makes sense. I'm just going to fill up my water. I got back into, oh, yeah. Yay. Okay, amazing. That's great. Yeah. Huge confirmation and like, yay, and like celebration of that. So that's great. Yay, Carrie. Yeah, accumulation. Cute. Cute. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Carrie, Carrie. That's amazing. So Marielle. So it's going to be Marielle for a deep read, then Jen and Jess for questions. I probably have a few spots open for oh, did Wanda or did you end up booking in or not yet? Or no, or you're not going to? Let me see. Thanks for the follow. No, not yet. Okay. No problem. Okay. So let's continue. Dedication to change. Yes, of course we can. Of course. Very interesting. There's like it's just very interesting. It's not a bad thing. Aw, aw, thanks. Um, no, they're paid readings, blessings, blessings for they're paid readings. The little info here, and also the link is in my profile if anyone needs. I'm just gonna pause it for a second. One second, Marielle. Yay. It's Sam, right? I hate pancake. It's Sam, right? Yay. Okay. So it's very interesting, Marielle. And yes, I remember your other readings. So it like went in a bit deeper. Yay. Good to see you. Um, and it's like there's like resistance in your energy, which I'm intrigued about. I want to see what comes up with that after. And then for his energy, you know, he still has this like favor for change, right? This like favor for leaning into into your energy and like the change aspect. And then like of course like he has some fears and things, but there's a big connection to like to me, it's like his connection is more aligned with your energy. Um, and he still, of course, has like, oh wow, that is interesting. Interesting. Interessante. Got it. Right. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, and of course, we want to check in with ourselves with where we're at. Ah, yeah, and I don't what sorry, I'm trying to think. There is something that comes up with that. Just let me see. And then if you have any other questions too, let me know. But his energy just feels like he still has these doubts and stuff. Yes, he's leaning towards your energy, but there's still like he's still experiencing some personal doubts on his own side. Um, Something interesting came forward with that when you said the potential abort. Lots of like generational stuff coming up. I'm like, what is this? Oh, I gather like a lot of spiritual. There's a lot of spiritual support here still, for sure. Um, Within like your energy. Is it for you, or is it for you and him? The spiritual support. Oh, that's interesting. So interesting. Sorry. If you have questions, let me know. It's like kind of interesting what's coming forward. It's like I have to just sit with this for a second. It's kind of not any closer than before. It doesn't feel any different. Like it feels similar. His energy to me feels similar. And I wonder if he's, like, partly delaying a little bit. I wanna use the word delaying and not avoiding, but there's potential. You know, I think the spiritual support is also for you in that they're like, "We're gonna reward you." Like, keep it's like, basically saying for you, keep being very clear about what you're looking for and what you want. Like, and I know that you attach that probably quite a bit to Daniel specifically, but they're kind of asking, like, keep dedicated keep dedicating yourself to exactly what you're looking for in general. Like, keep that, you know, um, keep that there for you. So that kind of came forward because like that resistance card that brought forward, it was like it brought forward a lot of information, which is all of what I just kind of went through. So that was just very interesting. But yeah, his energy doesn't feel very different in the fact that he's leaning towards you. You know, he like all the stuff that we've talked about just like recently. Like, hi everybody, good to see you. Hi Alex. Good to see everybody. Um, let me pull some more on his energy and like and that a little bit more. But ultimately, it feels like he's still like you know he's leaning towards you. He wants to say yes to you, like all the stuff that we've been talking about. It doesn't feel like yeah. Let me just pull some more. Oh my gosh, yeah. He's like on the cusp. It's like it does feel on the cusp. I got two tens, and it's like the ten of what is that? Ten of fire, ten of wands, um, and then the ten of pentacles. So it's like he's literally on the cusp of some sort of something for himself, either a decision or coming forward with a response or something. Like he's on the cusp of some sort of thing. How do you feel about her? I mean, like it's funny because in her energy, um, yeah, it's like there's like a when I asked the question about her, it was like there was like a blockage energy and like I don't know if he feels like she maybe has like stronger energy or something like that. I kind of gather like she has like either stronger energy or something like that. Oh, and then here comes your card. Um, and um, possibly. I mean, possibly. Like the thing, it's very interesting when you typed that out. This came forward and your card was here, but there's like some insecurities, and I don't take it as a hint, actually. I take it more as like he's still thinking, he still, you know, wants to lean into your energy. He wants to, you know, he wants to go through with this stuff. Oh, Sam, I got your payment, love. For a question. It's like he's still, he- uh, okay, sorry. There's lots of information. So in the first portion of the reading, you know, his energy, it was very like, it is still hopeful for you too. And it does lean into that energy, and then it's also bringing forward I'm so sensitive to noise right now, it's unreal, sorry. Like, so sensitive to noise right now, and it's kind of agitating. I don't know what it is. Heightened sensitivity right now. That's okay, I will work through it for you all, don't worry, but I'm just noticing how highly sensitive I am to noise today. It's very anyways, the it's like he So I wonder if there's like a flip flop in his energy a little bit of like, you know, but it's so hard for me to get this out because it makes sense to me, but it's hard for me to communicate. So he's leaning towards you. He leans towards the yes. He's leaning towards all that stuff. He goes forward and then he goes and then he like enters in with like self doubt, like which makes sense because you know he hasn't necessarily been doing inner work. So again, I hope this is making sense. So he's leaning towards yes, he's leaning towards you. There's good feelings around it. There's hope towards you too. And then he shows up in doubt, and he shows up in like I don't know, like he shows up because he there's room for growth for him. Let's just say, but it's like he's like on the cusp of it, and he's leaning towards it, and it does feel good. But then he enters in of like him not being enough or something like that. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense because it made sense to me, but I'm like I have to make sure this makes sense to you. It's a kind of a big concept. Um, I mean, remember he always has choice, but I don't gather that. Um, yeah, there's like new creation energy. Let me shuffle a few more cards. Remember he always has choice, but I don't gather that. Like gosh, if he did, it would just like yeah, like if he did, it would he would be deceiving himself. I don't pick up on that. But let me just see what else comes forward with that. Yeah, it's like it's so clear to me that, your energy, there's more clarity, there's sun, there's like judgment, and I don't gather that he's going to, but like again, always has choice. He's kind of like he's not conflicted. He's not conflicted on like who he likes more. There's no confliction about who he likes more and what he feels pulled towards more. There's no conflict in that. It's just like she has a strong powered energy. I don't gather that he wants to stay in it. But again, I think he's sort of like fits in like, well, maybe she'll do it energy. So it's not like he's going to choose to stay with her per se. It's not like he's going to choose to stay with her per se. It's that well, when is she going to make the decision to leave? And it's like, but that's not the point of this lesson or a portion of the point of the lesson. Um, yeah, I feel like he sort of like waits on her to take action here. Um, which is like, to be honest, that's something just to like be mindful of in terms of like if he is entering in waiting for her to make a decision, that kind of shows, like that he, in terms of his growth, like is he stepping into his level of like action and accountability for himself? Does it feel action? Oh, you mean like, do you mean like is she gonna make a decision? Is that what you mean? I get that she's thinking about that, yeah. She's got some fears and worries about it, but yes, it does, like, feel like she's thinking about it, and there's quite a bit of strong energy towards it. There's even determination that came out. Like, she has some triggers and fears around it, sure. Kind of feels like yeah, like, it's kind of not similar energy to before because, like, things have changed completely, but it's very interesting. Today's energy feels, like, similar to when we were doing readings before, but it's not that things aren't changing or things have changed, like, everything's different, everything is different, but it's just very interesting to me. Maybe it's 'cause it's, like, a Sunday and, like, Sunday they're just, like, chilling out or something, I don't know, but they're still leaning towards you. There's still the forward movement from what we've pulled on, but it's just interesting to me that a lot of this energy feels like sort of old energy. Um, but even if it is like in a Sunday and they're like in their typical habit or something like that, it's like there's still all the information that we've been pulling on still exists, and it, like, oops, it still exists and still is taken into consideration. And there's still definitely he's on the cusp is what I get. There's a cusp energy. Like he's on the cusp. And I think he's just like waiting for her. But it's like, well, yeah. Yeah, he's like protecting himself and like sort of waiting. And it's like, what? That's still that energy. Come on, let's make some action. He's like waiting for the new love to come in for him, which is interesting. Timing for a response. Oh wait, did I miss something? I don't know, how does she feel with the situation? Yeah, it feels like for her, she feels like she's like, she has some fears and worries. Of course, we know the situation with them financially as well. Um, I think she has new energy. She's just like I feel like she's also sorting out this like if she does have a new love interest or something, because it keeps coming up, something about like maybe she's thinking about new love for herself or like she has a new interest or something because that comes up a lot. And I feel like that like sort of is she's like securing that or something, if that makes sense, as this is going forward. Let me know if that makes sense. And then timing for a response and for them to end. Okay. So that's three. The timer did go off, but I can Um, okay, let's see how it comes out. There's technically 3, but let's see. And then Jen, you're next for your question, love. It'll just be a minute or 2. Oh, response for you. Literally the same cards. Literally the exact same cards. Yes, and, like, the exact same cards, especially this one, but the exact same cards. That is pretty wild. The exact same. Blows my mind. And I see stress, 5 for stress for them to end. There's, like, 5 for them. 3, 5. So is there a delay in that? Was that 4 before? I just got 3 again. Oh my gosh, I just got 3 again for them. What the heck? 5 is stress. So maybe the stress, I got 3 again for them. That's freaking wild. So I feel like the timing, to be honest, I feel like the timing is still around the same, and it might, like, if it pushes past this 3 days for him to respond, like, let's look into that, but it's literally bringing forward, like, 3 again for them, like, yeah, and there's definitely, like, a change and transformation and, like, moving away from something, um, yeah, there's definitely change. Change comes all over the place. Definitely a lot of call for change and transformation and new, and so it kind of feels like the same. Does that make sense? Let me know if I answered your questions. And then Jen, let's get ready for yours shortly here, if you're here. Oh, for her to take action. Let's see. Hi everyone, thanks for being here. Appreciate you all. And take action. Hi Glory. Okay, isn't that wild? The exact same cards right when I asked it. I love that. Take action. It's 3. I don't know if it happens all at once or something like that, like legit. I know. So I feel like it might all be tied together. That's wild. No, theirs feels like weeks. Theirs feels like weeks. Your response feels like the days still. Perfect, Jen. So yeah, I hope that helped. Yeah. To me, it feels like it's like, yeah, maybe stress is building or something. You're welcome, Marielle. Lots of love. You're welcome. Okay, Jen. So big love to you, Marielle. Good to see you. So I have Jen, Jess, then Sam for questions. Jen, Jess, then Sam for questions. So it should just be a few minutes, Sam, from I don't remember if I confirmed for you fully, but does it feel soon? No. What do you mean, which part? Okay, perfect. Which part, Marielle? And then I'll start tapping into Jen's energy. Oh yeah, yeah, it is Haley. Yep. Does it feel sooner, like from what you pick up for everything? Um, I don't know. I think I don't know what you mean because I have 3 days for like the 3 day from whenever from conversation with you, and then 3 weeks for stuff to sort of like for that to like all kind of transpire, and it kind of feels like it might be a conglomerate of things at once. So I don't know if maybe I don't understand what you're asking, Marielle. So Jen, good to see you all on YouTube as well. Um, let's see. Do you see Victor's energy towards me? Well, Victor. Victor. Victor has seems like Victor. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Okay. I'm glad. Um, Victor's energy, let me know if this makes sense or not, Jen. Um, it feels like his energy, he has stress over like like big feelings or like almost like new beginnings or big feelings or something like that. Does this make sense when you hear that, Jen? Hi, Abigail. Thanks for being here. Make sure to check out. It's up here for the how it goes here. Yeah, and to me, what that means is like in terms of his the energy towards you. What that signifies to me is that oh yeah, I mean yes, there is hurt around it and stuff too. Like so, if he is like there's new energy which is like new beginning trying to come back possibly if he is like he has some like either stress and worries of either if it's going to work out or something like that but I do gather that there are like thoughts and feelings towards you coming up and yes there's quite a bit of stress around it yeah like whether he's like will it last or will she accept or will I be able to step up it just like to me and like to tap in it for this question, it feels like, yeah, like you've got some stress around like kind of like new beginnings. That does make sense to me then. Okay, that makes total sense to me with what I asked and what you said. But yeah, he's got some stress around it. But I do gather that there's like feelings and energy towards you, if that makes sense. Does that sort of? But there is like thought and feeling and energy towards you. Does that make sense when you hear that? Does that answer your question? Okay. Yeah. Okay, you miss intuition and all that stuff. Big love to you, Jen. Jess, I have Jess, then Sam, then Haley for questions. Jess, Jess, Sam, and Haley for questions. Beauty. Thank you, Kevin. That's not welcome here. I appreciate your thoughts and beliefs, but it just doesn't belong here. Give you a general, sure. Ooh, I almost want to see the other deck. Let's see. Hi, Sarah. There's a lot of like fears and stress coming up, Jess. Are you feeling like stressed and fearful or something? Or about like it's either like about like waiting or that things will come through possibly or something? Well, there's because there's really good there's still good energy here for you, you know. There's like joy and fullness and that makes sense to me. But it brought up a lot of like kind of stress energy and I was like, okay, let's check into that. So it does feel, you know, sort of tied into that could be tied into that. And then, you know, it's kind of it's reminding me here for you, or it's like sending a reminder that like good change is possible and good change can absolutely um, be here. What? I don't know what you mean. I'm down for everyone's beliefs, just not to like, not if it's going to be harmful to anyone else. So if the belief stuff start to get a little like, much, then I will probably mute you or block you. But I mean, you're welcome to have other beliefs, just as well as you support this space here too. So does that make sense though? Like, so kind of just what I'm getting is that there's it is possible. It is possible for things to get good. It is possible for things to be really, really joyful and full. And so it's kind of to me feels like a little bit of a nurturing reading, if that makes sense. Let me know how that feels. They're like, yes, all the things we've been talking about, they are possible. That's kind of what it feels like. Oh, we're getting close to a full moon. I think this is all making sense to me right now. My sensitivity, all that stuff makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. And like people are acting kind of weird, which happens. Aw, thank you. Who's blue? The moon? She's blue. Is it a blue? Hold on, really? Sam, you're next, love. Really? Oh my God, blue felt so significant the other day. There's a lot of big energy around this full moon for a lot of people, just FYI. Oh my gosh, it's a super blue moon. Remember when blue, did y'all see the blue? I think it was yesterday. Okay, sounds good, Tim. Oh, it's a blue moon. That's why blue was significant. If you haven't seen that reading, maybe go back and see if it resonates with you. Blue one. I don't remember what it was. So interesting. I get you, but how do you go off by cards and just say, or do you feel? Oh, that's a good question. So it is with the tarot cards, it's also everyone's different. I don't know how to say Doa. Everyone's different. But generally speaking, and I can only speak for myself, I guess, because I'm the one here with the cards, is that you develop a relationship with your intuition. And if you believe in God, spirit, universe, like that's all welcome here. And we all have information like Jesus, God, spirit, universe, our guides, how whatever you believe, they talk to our angels, they talk to us, like they speak to us, they guide us, they help us through like intuition. So basically, when I do tarot, I ask for support through like myself being connected to the energies, connected to my intuition, and then when the cards come forward, we sort of pull together what comes forward and see if any energies come forward as well. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if that made sense. Oh yeah, go check it out. See if it resonates. I don't even remember what it was. Okay, Sam, what's your question, love? And by the way, people, my list is still open. Probably a few spots are open. So if you do want to book in for a question or a deep read, I would do so soonish, and then we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Can you remind me just like it just helps me. I can tap in without the name, but do you want to give me an initial? Steph, I appreciate you and your work. Just please don't pull from here. Thank you. Okay, sounds good, Sarah. Hello, everybody. A lot of energies everywhere. Okay, well, we're just gonna just one second, everyone. Okay. Okay, sorry, everyone. One moment. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do one more thing here. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jay, you got it. Yeah, and Sarah, I'll add you. Okay. You're welcome. Only a few spots open, everyone. Feels like there's like interference energy with clarity coming forward. Yeah, it feels like that might, oh my God, the energy. I am so sensitive. I think I like literally a few spots open because my like sensitivity is almost heightening through this live. Um, and I have to like figure out what's going on for myself. Um, it feels like there's like interference energy with like clarity and joy a bit for them. So I kind of feel like, the energy with Jay, yeah, it feels like he he's being called to like go in his inner strength in terms of like gaining, like tapping into what he wants and what he feels and how he wants to say it. So it feels like there's like opportunity for growth still to come forward. But I'm just trying to make sure I'm like, let me know if I'm answering your question or not. Um, it feels like it's like there's a bit of like not interference energy, but kind of. There's a bit of like interference energy with where he's, which could affect like the sorry, one moment. So many interruptions. Sorry, is it back? My Atlanta. Hello. Let me know if it's back and if that made sense at all. If you and let me know if you're like, wait, what? Let me know, Sam, because there was a few interruptions there. But I remember saying getting into it, and I just don't know if it answered your question. So let me know. Yeah, so there's opportunity for him to grow. There is a bit of interference, but there is energy of like there's supportive energy for Jay to move through these things, which um, would reflect in the relationship as well. Um, so there's definitely a lot of energy for him to grow, but there's still stuff that he's got to work through. But it does feel like it kind of can get in the way at times, but there's like hopefully Jay steps into more openness. I should say Jay steps into more openness to this like growth and change here. Let me know if that made sense. Yeah, there's definitely there's energy towards it. It feels like, it feels like there's a possibility that there's stuff that comes up to work through, which makes sense. Like relationships are like that kind of in general, right? Um, like there's opportunity for it to grow into a relationship, but there's definitely some things that he's got to work through. So like he's got to work through that to be able to get to a place of a relationship or something, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? There is opportunity for you too, but he's got some stuff that he's still like he either is still sorting through or has to still sort through to be able to like effectively let it come forward. Is there potential? It does show potential for you too. It does show potential. Yeah. So, okay, good. I'm glad. So yeah, I hope that helps, lovely Sam. It was good to see you. You're welcome, love. You're very welcome. I have to go pee quickly, but I have Haley and Sarah for questions. So Haley, you're next if you're here. Then I have Sarah, and much love to you, Sam. It was so good to see you. And then only a few 555 on the timer. Super cute. We love change. Only a few spots left, if that. So if you do want to book, feel free to book while I'm taking a quick water and pee break. And then if not, perfect. And then I have Haley and Sarah. So I'll be right back. Be right back, YouTube. Ugh, I can't pause my YouTube, so yeah, it is what it is. Is it back? Okay, perfect. Haley, what's your question, lovely? Smell her. And then after Sarah, my list is closed. If anyone really wants in, just let me know. But my list is closed after Sarah. It's got Haley and Sarah for questions. List is closed after that. If you really want something, just let me know. Peter, oh, you're good. You're good, Haley. You're okay. As long as we're not gripping, as long as we're not gripping and we're open to things and change. No, no, you're good. No, you're good. I don't think you're crazy. Heart and love and all these things are minds are all on it. Um, his energy towards you today, there is energy towards you. There's stress around it. It's like, that makes sense to me because I'm like, this is the first stuff that came up is like there's thoughts towards you, but there's stress around it. Like, I don't know if he had like, maybe, I don't know. It's funny. It's to me, it's like he's almost has this energy of like, oh shit, should I have watched this story or something? Or like, I don't know. And like, but it's like, there's thoughts towards you, there's energy towards you, but there's stress around it. So I don't know if he, and like, and then it has the call your power in. Like, I wonder if he's like, that's for you. It's for you. Just continue to stand in your amazingness, Haley. And then yeah, it does feel like there are thoughts and energy towards you, and like a little bit bigger because the 10 and 9 are big energies, big numbers. But yeah, there's some stress around it. Does that yeah make sense? Okay. Yeah. I hope that helped, Haley. Lots of love. And then Sarah, are you still here, Sarah? Oh, shoot. Yay. Okay, awesome. And then after Sarah, my list is closed, everyone. If anyone really wants in, just let me know. And then if not, then I'm gonna go enjoy my little eve. General. Okay. I thought you were like saying it was fall. I was like, wait, what? Hold on, is it fall already? Oh my gosh, that was funny. No, we're still in August. I don't even know when fall starts officially. It says something like it's like there's opportunity. I feel like this has been coming up a lot today, FYI, for people, but that's okay. It keeps coming out. I shuffle it. You see me shuffle, I shuffle. But it's like there's an opportunity for you to tap into your inner power even more, which is like exciting and great, fantastic. And it's like it's saying that to continue to navigate, sorry, it's kind of around like love stuff, but it's like, how do I say this? It's like navigate or like keep working to allow love in, keep working on what you want within love, keep working on calling your power back within love. So if you're like going to be dating or if there's any energies that you're thinking of or people you're thinking of, like continue to call your power back into yourself. And like it helps sort of illuminate this like this new love feeling or this new love path. And so to me, what I get from this in terms of like from now until fall is like love is calling. Like love is here, love is calling. Like keep doing your stuff because it's like in your energy. It's like it's mingling in your energy right now. And so they're just saying like any opportunity you can, if you ever have a moment where you're feeling a little bit like that's okay. Nurture yourself. Like, continue to call your power in. Does that make sense when you hear that? Whoa, and it's 1111 on the my YouTube timer. Change new beginning energy. That's cute. Or new beginning energy, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and for some reason, like, if you ever have a low moment, like, be soft on yourself, and also that's just a great moment to, like, grow even more type of thing. So it feels pretty affirmative, feels pretty good, and, like, if you're having any little low moments, totally fair, totally valid, and those are even better opportunities to, like, "Okay, I got this," or, like, "I got me," or something. Wow. Yeah. It's funny that I said change. 111 is new beginning, and I said change instead of butterfly change. So, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, why did I say change? I'm like, well, I probably said it for a reason. I was having this whole thing in my mind, and then you said that. So next time I'll communicate with them in my mind as I usually do. But that's kind of cute. That's cute. And I saw a justice card for you, so that's nice. It's a good deal. So I hope that was helpful, Sarah. And then anyone here? Ooh, I love that. And I think that's why it's like bringing forward like even more opportunity to keep tapping into your energy because like yes, you're strengthening for the change. Yeah. Change, new beginning. They go hand in hand, I guess. Um, yes, I hope that was helpful. So anyone that's here, my list is closed. I'm going to be jumping off here. Right? I'm going to be jumping off of both YouTube and TikTok. Um, I feel like I should be on tomorrow. If for some reason I'm not, you can always book a one-on-one or do a deep read on DMs or a question on DMs for the same prices. I can do those. Those are a little bit more accessible than my lives, but I'll be back tomorrow in the evening, Pacific Standard Time-ish. And I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I hope you all have a lovely evening or day, depending on where you are in the world. And you can always check out my links and all that kind of stuff. Women's Pleasure Retreat coming up November 9th, 7th to 9th. It's going to be a great time. There's a discount code for the next like 2 weeks to get 50% off. Link is in the profile. Early Bird is the special. Early Bird is the 50% off. What else? Men's course, online, my course. I feel like I'm missing something. That's fine. So much love. Check out the post. If you're here and you want to check out that blue post that I had, I'm wearing blue in it. First one. And that one actually got a lot of views too. That's very interesting. Check out the blue post on my thing. You don't have to, FYI, but like something significant with the blue moon, the blue. That was so weird. So that's cool. Love it. Love weird. Lovely weird. We love that here in this space. Anyways, tons of love and message me if you need any DM reads or anything. See you probably tomorrow. Ciao, ciao to YouTube. Ciao, ciao to